Hi everyone, this is Miss Young. Today we're going to be looking at Unit 3, Lesson 4, which is on great promotions. A promotional plan is basically a roadmap for how a company promotes its products or services. It helps reach new customers and expand markets. So these businesses want to identify what message they want to send to us as the consumers. Who is the message for? Specifically, things like age groups. And what action do they want the customers to take? The four P's of the promotion mix, which is tools used to promote these products. You have advertising, which is the commercials you see on TV. It could be advertisements you see on social media. Sometimes they even pay like TikTok promoters to share their products to make us want to buy these things. The PR, which is public relations, how well the company relates to the consumers. The sales promotion, how, the buy one, get one free deals, and personal selling. And the whole goal of this is to increase demand and brand awareness. So, one of the examples I want to look at is In-N-Out Burger. We don't have one here in Alabama, but if you've ever been out west, they're everywhere out there. And I have heard that we're getting one in Nashville. But In-N-Out got started basically through word of mouth without any advertising at all. And how they did this was they created a secret menu just to make their customers feel special. And so everyone started loving it and talking about it, and it turned into a not so secret menu because more and more people found out about it. But this just shows how they were very creative, and that built a loyalty to their restaurant. So, advertising is basically a paid communication to attract customers. It can range for anywhere from little small advertisements to multi-million dollar campaigns. Think about the Super Bowl and all the money that goes into those advertisements. That's the main reason I watch the Super Bowl is just to see the advertisements. The types of media that they use is broadcast, product placement, print. These could be the things you get in the mail, support, direct marketing, and internet. So let me break those things down. Your broadcast media is your TV and radio ads, and these do reach large audience. The TV media is a visual. It can be very creative, but they're also expensive. The radio is much cheaper, but then we're only getting the audio and no visual to those. So, product placement shows, movies, shows, or games. It's less intrusive, but it's highly effective. Think about when you are checking out, say, at a grocery store. What is all around the cash registers? We've got all these snacks and drinks. So that is your product placement because maybe you haven't thought about, well, I'd like to have a candy bar until you're standing there waiting and you think, I'm hungry. A Snickers sounds pretty good. So that is why they place these products there. It's like a temptation for us. Another example is sometimes you will see characters in movies or TV shows using a specific product, like the newest, latest, and greatest cell phone. Your print media, that's your newspapers and magazines. It targets audiences with specific interests. So if you buy a certain magazine or newspaper, they will target people that seem interested in that type of advertisement. It's very credible and focused, But the downfall is that it has a short lifespan and you have very limited visuals you can use in newspapers and magazines. Support media. That's your billboards. If you've ever seen buses that have advertisements down the sides, you have park benches, you have trade shows where people set up and show their products. This reaches large audiences and it's very creative. But the downfall is that it's very hard to measure the results of how many people you've reached through that advertisement who actually purchase your product. Direct marketing, this reaches customers through emails, the mail, or even phone calls, those pesky phone calls. It is easier to track results, and the companies can adjust based on the response rates they get from those avenues of marketing. So the internet, ads through Google, websites, and social media, these tend to be the most popular these days because it can target by age, interests, or even your location. They can retarget because it reminds customers about products they've used. That's like your social media footprint. If you've ever looked up something, a specific product, then your social media is going to be filled with more and more of that product from different companies. Starbucks had a unicorn frappuccino. They trended based on a marketing success story. And this was inspired by social media trends. It became viral on Instagram with 180,000 plus posts in just 1 week. Some of you may have even tried the unicorn frappuccino. And the way they make it appeal to us is it's a limited time offer. So it hypes it up and you get excited that you get to try it, but maybe it's only available for a specific month of the year. So you know you have to go during that month to try it. So the 6 components of an effective ad. They have a catchy headline, they're clear product benefits, it's an attractive offer, the reason for the offer, the urgency to act now, and simple directions.